Good day to you, everybody all over the world. You are welcome again to this our channel, which is Read and Understand the Bible. Today's video is to cover the understanding of Genesis chapter 33 and chapter 34. The theme of today's video is, did the Lord lie? You'll feel like, what am I talking about? As to what is it that I think the Lord may have lied? Let me read this place to you. I want to read Genesis chapter 25, verse 22 and 23. But the children struggled together within her. And she said, if all is well, why am I like this? So she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said to her, two nations are in your womb. Two people shall be separated from your body. One people shall be stronger than the other, and the older shall serve the younger. That is the message that was given to Rebekah when she was pregnant of her twins, Esau and Jacob. Now, in today's video, we want to see what the outcomes of Jacob became and the outcome of Esau also became. The record at Genesis chapter 33 begins with Jacob lifted his eyes and look, he saw Esau. Esau was coming with his men. Jacob divided his family in group. Then he moved ahead of them to meet Esau. They met each other, they embraced each other, they wept together, but they did not fight. You remember? Esau was not happy that Jacob took his blessing. Let me remind you a few things we've discussed in one of our videos. One of our videos explained that Isaac, their father, his eyes grew dim. And I said no, his eyes did not grow dim. He played along with Rebekah because they have heard the message that Jacob will be greater than Esau. And Jacob is the blessed child who is to carry the blessing of their forefather Abraham. So Isaac wants to bless Jacob. Upon Isaac blessing Jacob, and upon Jacob having to go back to the family of Abraham to have for himself wives. And now when he met with Esau, Esau was not poor. Genesis chapter 33 verse 8. Then Esau said, what do you mean by all this company which I met? And he said, these are to find favor in the sight of my Lord. But Esau said, I have enough, my brother. Keep what you have for yourself. If Esau had been poor the day he saw Jacob, in fact, he may not even wait till the day he saw Jacob. He may be hunting Jacob here and there. But he is now rich also. So he said to Jacob, I have enough. After they met the space of time together, Esau wished they moved together to a place, but Jacob said no because of his flocks and the nursing one among them. So he cannot move at the pace of Esau. So they agreed. So each one went his own way. But if you continue the reading of your Bible, Esau became a nation. The name of his nation was Edom. Jacob became a nation. The name of his own nation was Israel. The record of that two nations shows that the Lord did not lie. Israel was actually greater than Edom. Let me read this place to you in the Bible. I want to read the book of 2 Samuel chapter 7 verse 23. Read. And who is like your people, like Israel, the one nation of the earth, whom God went to redeem for himself as a people, to make for himself a name, and to do for yourself a great and awesome deed for your land before your people, whom you redeemed for yourself from Egypt, the nations and their gods. So the place said, who is like your people, like Israel? So a time came then whereby there is no nation like Israel, not even Edom. So the Lord did not lie. Israel actually become greater than Edom, which was Esau. So that is the message at Genesis chapter 33. But today's video, I said, will cover chapter 33 and chapter 34. Chapter 34 was about, the record said, Dinah went out to meet the daughter of the land. So we'll say the daughter of the land where Jacob was residing. So he went to mingle herself with their neighbors. Then he met a prince. His name is Shechem. Shechem violated her. Like we'll say, Shechem had sex with Dinah. Shechem loved her. According to the record, Shechem told his father, Hamor, to please help him approach the father of Dinah so that she can marry her. They came to Jacob. They spoke with Jacob. Jacob said, okay, I'll feed you back, but I have to share what had happened with his brothers. So Jacob told his brother what has happened to Dinah, though his brother were not happy. So they told the man, if you want to have a sister as wife, you have to be circumcised. You and all your people. So these people go back home, tell everyone, every male, and they have everybody circumcised. So on the third day, when these people were weak, two brothers of Dinah, Simeon and Levi, went to that city and killed every male of that city. They plunder all they have and they return home. Jacob was not happy with their deed. But they said something to Jacob. That's they demand us to treat our sister like an harlot. If we look at what happened, these two men, Simeon and Levi, who says to be wicked, killing these people because their prince had sex with their sister. But at the same time, the law that was given to Abraham, their forefather, said there should be no single man among the house of the descendant of Abraham that should not be circumcised. And if that is the case, the reason whereby they don't allow their daughter to marry other people is because they were not circumcised. If the man had been circumcised at first, before laying down with Dinah, then God will have been on the side of the man. Let me read this place to you. There is an event that happens to Moses about the issue of circumcision. I want to read Exodus chapter 4, verse 25 and 26. Then Zipporah took a sharp stone and cut off the foreskin of her son and cast it at Moses' feet and said, surely you are a husband of blood to me. Verse 26. So he let him go. Then she said, you are a husband of blood because of the circumcision. What actually happened here was that the Lord wanted to kill that son belonging to Moses because Moses did not circumcise that son. That covenant or that testament, circumcision, God did not take it for levity. So today, it's like nearly everybody who are born today used to be circumcised from childhood. But for those who are not, please try. Circumcise your children at childhood, at least to reduce the pain, and also to bring them under the Abrahamic covenant, which means they can also be part of that great nation, which the Lord is gathering to enjoy the blessing that was in stock from the seed of Abraham. Before I go, I want to bring out this point. Genesis chapter 33, verse 20 read, then he erected an altar there and called it El Elohim Israel. Other translation said, he called it the God of Israel. The point I want you to note there is, then he, that is Jacob, erected an altar. It was that altar he named El Elohim Israel. So if someone comes today and tell you that the name of God is El Elohim, no, it is the name of the altar Jacob erected at Bethel. So thank you for watching.